Welcome to another day in Pokemon Go, and today, as you just saw, it is Deino Community Day. Not just the Community Day, but the Community Day Classic, which makes this the very first time I've ever played a Community Day Classic. And today, Deino is one I'm super interested in, because from what I've been reading about, if we can get a really good Deino, then we can potentially get a set, or even if we can get multiple really good Deinos, it's going to help us when it comes to Mega Mewtwo when we're at Copenhagen Go Fest. So we have a lot to do in order to get ready with this. I'm a little bit late to the game. So the first thing that we have to do, of course, is we have to drop our incense. This incense is going to last the full 3 hours. The second thing we have to do is we have to go to our Dragonite here, and we have to Mega Evolve our Dragonite. Now, it's only a level 2 Mega, but it's still going to be helping us getting those extra candies and potentially some extra candy XLs as well. And this is going to help us the whole time. And now finally, we can get to catching. So we have high shiny odds. We have everything that we need. Oh, we don't have everything that we need. I've forgotten even more important things. Lucky eggs and star pieces. I definitely want to be putting on 3 hours of these lucky, well, let's start with 2 hours actually. Let's see how we go, because if after 2 hours we get everything we want, then maybe we can cut early with this event, because let me tell you, it is so cold today. The sky is not nice and the weather is cold and it is windy. So we have a lot to do. I'm going to get to catching, and the second I get a shiny, I'm going to bring you back. But that's what we're looking for, those excellent throws all day, because as far as I know, it's extra XP. We have an XP boost for today's event. Let's take a look. I think I even got the ticket maybe. Let's see if that has even been cashed in yet. Maybe it's over here. Here it is. Yeah, I got the deluxe ticket. So I also have a number of encounters, 4 pages. I'm going to take you through that as well. We have so much to do today. We've got a lot of catching to do. So let's get on to catching some of these dinos. Now today, we aren't looking for anything that's going to be too crazy, okay? We're not looking for anything that's going to be the perfect IVs for PvP. I just don't really do those, or don't really do a lot of PvP. We're simply looking for hundos, because if we can get some hundos and evolve all the way to High Dragon, we'll be able to get the most important move when it comes. Whoa, 7,000 XP for an excellent throw. Did you see that? Okay, I think we're going to hit level 57 today. I'm relatively sure about that. Still no shiny though. So I'm going to keep trying to throw those excellents. It seems like it's a really easy excellent, and that might slow things down a little bit, but at least we're getting a ton of XP. So let's just see how much we can do. And oh, there's a car coming. So I'm just going to stop here and wait by the wall, hope they don't hit me. Oh yeah, let me tell you, this is an easy, excellent throw. Oh, that's not it though. That's a nice throw. I do have, there it is. I told you we'd hit level 57. We hit it within the first 8 catches. Level 57. Let's claim all those rewards. Postcards, max revives, ultra balls. Okay, that'll do. Let's see if we can catch some more dinos. Now I am walking in a direction that's definitely going to take me towards some high spawn areas just in front of us, just to the left of this gym. So once I'm there, I'll bring you back, and hopefully by then we'll have our first shiny of this community day. But we do still have like 3 hours left, so, or 2 hours and 56 minutes. Okay guys, it's been a few minutes now, 10 minutes into the event, and still no shiny. I'm starting to get a little bit worried actually, and yeah, I don't know, I'm still just throwing and catching and trying to get the greats or the excellent throws, but not a single shiny, and that's weird. Like I would have expected at least one by now. Maybe just Community Day Classics are different than normal community days, but community days for me, pretty lucky with the spawns, so not sure what's up. As always, when you get the camera out, the first one appears. Here is the very first shiny Deino. Okay, there we go. We caught it. Let's do an appraisal on the first shiny that we got, because if we could get even a 98% shiny, I would be super happy with that. That's definitely not the one for me. Okay, look how many spawns there are. There's so many here. It's actually difficult for me to do them all, which is great. This feels like a great event so far in terms of spawns. Like Some of the community days spawn seemed a little lax, so this one's going well, but we have a lot to do. Second shiny. Okay, it turns out all you have to do is talk about it, kind of moan about it maybe, and you get more shinies. Level CB13, this has to be a level 1 shiny. I actually am interested to see. CB13 has to be level 1 or 2 maybe. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, level 1. Appraisal, no good. Okay, let's carry on and see what we have. Okay, again, going for those great or excellent throws. Great throws, you're going to get a bunch of XP. The excellent throw is obviously better, but I also don't want to waste time when it comes to throwing and catching, although now we're definitely at a slower spot here, and this is a great time for me to cash in the first whole page of the event. So we get 20 Ultra Balls, a lucky egg that pays back for some of the lucky eggs we used, and the incense, and then we have 3 encounters. Now, these encounters, I believe, maybe they aren't guaranteed backgrounds, but they're certainly close to, or maybe they are guaranteed backgrounds. So if one of these could be shiny, that would be awesome to get the shiny background because that would be the very first Community Day shiny background that I've ever got. So we have 3 to claim. So let's do it. The first one, is it going to be shiny? Is it even going to work? No? No? Here we go. Not shiny. Good. Bugs. That's what we want. We want a glitchy game. Okay, first dino down. Here we go. Oh, yeah, see, not guaranteed background. I didn't think it had a guaranteed one. Okay, second one, not shiny. Maybe it's just a higher background chance on the encounters that we have, but that one definitely didn't have it. Let's see, did this one have it? Nope, that one doesn't have it either. And then this one, also not shiny. Okay, well, that's a damn shame, but let's see, does this one have the background? And no backgrounds whatsoever. Okay, let's claim we get 1 more encounter, but also the Candy XLs. That's really the good thing about the ticket, and again, not shiny. Let's just see if this one has the background. Here we go. That one does have the background. Okay, cool. Well, at least we got 1 with the Community Day background. Not shiny yet, but we still have way more to go. Alrighty, so that should lead us on to page 2, which is pretty much the same, except we have to use berries this time to help catch 7 Pokemon. So I'll just be using Pineapps just because then it increases candy chance rather than anything else. So let's get back to the wild spawns and let's just start the process of using berries, see if we can get some more of those excellents, because the XP is really one of the big marketing points for this event. Look at that excellent, that was a great one. Okay, here we go, use a berry and see if we can get another excellent. No, not quite that time, but we're getting there. Okay, we have more to do, more to catch, and I'll bring you back when we finish the page 2 out of 4. I think it was 3 on the other Community Day, so a few more encounter chances for sure. Okay, looks like we have 6 eggs that are ready to hatch, and this is a completely different event. This is part of the spring marathon, but I am still looking for the shiny Pichu with the flower crown, so I'm just going to record this and put it in here. Let's see if we hatch anything good. Plus we have double stardust because of the star piece. So let's see, can we get a shiny Pichu? Let's see. I don't think that was it. This is a lot of Pichus though. I don't think that was it. Okay, Flittle, and finally... Okay. Me and this Pichu, we are falling out, I think. I do have a shiny Pichu, but just not with the flower crown. But I did get the Happiny, and I got the Togepi yesterday, so I'm a little bit missing out. And on the note of the Spring Marathon, we have 2 other claims that we can do for the event. I don't know whether these are going to be Dino, or whether these are going to be the claims for the Spring Marathon. So let's just see. But we have some claims here. Okay, Cottony, yep, this is from the Spring Marathon, not shiny. So that's a shame. Let's just see if we can get an excellent on that one as well. I don't know whether this also gives the bonus in XP, but we'll see, I guess, on that one. Cool. Awesome. What was the XP on that one? Definitely not 30,000 XP. That's a complete lie. Okay, let's see. Okay, this one is a Dino. Okay. So it's a little bit of a mixed bag when it comes to the research tasks. Oh my god, dinos, man, they attack so often, it's very annoying. Okay, here we go. So more to catch, more to see, more to grab. And oh yes, of course, my Go++ was disconnected when I had to force close and turn my phone off and on again because of some recording issues. I'm having a great day so far. Things are just going so well. No, they're going really good actually. We've already got 2 shinies. I haven't done a single hundo check, so we'll have to do that at some point, but I should be using berries, of course, shouldn't I? Yes. Okay, let's do that. Here we go. Yes, there it is. Okay. So how many do we have left to do now? On the berries, let's just check that page. 3 more. Okay, we can do that very easily. Let's just throw this berry. No, God, I'm trying to throw it like a Pokeball. May as well see if we can get the excellence because they're just so worth it. Here is 2. And I've decided to head back in the other direction. It's going to be windier where I go, which is a shame because it's going to be colder. But there is some more spawns sort of towards those 2 blue gyms. And I also have 35 minutes to stack another Pokemon in that other blue gym, which is something that I absolutely want to do. Okay, this should be the last one, and then we'll claim that page. Here we go. Excellent. No, not quite. Okay, now we have a whole second page to do. So again, high but not guaranteed background chance, plus obviously the chance for a shiny. So let's just collect the 20 Ultra Balls. I think it might be a charge TM, and then the Pineapps, and then we have our 4 encounters. So let's do this. The first one, is it going to be shiny? It's not. That is a shame. Okay. Oh god, Dino, when you're attacking. Oh, Buddy Bounce Back. Thank god for that. I hate having to use multiple Pokeballs on anything. Okay, that one is caught. Second encounter. What is with the encounter problems today? Okay, not shiny. Okay, and then the last one. Ooh, was wireless. Oh yes, of course, you do get the evolutions in the ticket. I always forget about that. It's always a what? What happened? He's obviously like deceptively far away, I guess. Okay, good. Now we got this wireless, so we'll be on to page 3. Let's see. Yeah, it's the first time I've caught as wireless. Oh yeah, we have this last one. Okay, extra candies. Who doesn't like candies? Okay, still no shiny. Shame. Oh, Lord, with the. Oh, what? Why be like this? Just get in the Pokeball. Okay, more to do. Right, catch 3 Pokestops to gyms. Explore 1 kilometer, and that's page 3 out of 4. Okay, we got work to do. Okay, so the weather turned on us a little bit, and the clouds look super unhappy, and a whole bunch of dark clouds came over, and I could see rain landing on my phone. And as you can see, the weather in Pokemon Go seems to be right, is that it is raining. So I grabbed myself some food, and I'm now underneath this shelter, which is along the route that I normally grind at. Any other videos you've watched, you've likely seen this same map path. I did think about going home, but I do think that the weather will turn around, so I'm just going to take a little bit of a break. We're only 49 minutes in, so I imagine that the weather could get better in the next like 2 hours. So I'm thinking I'm just going to stick it out, but we did manage to get to the end of page 3, so I'm going to do all of those claims right now. So 20 extra Ultra Balls, a rocket radar is always good. I will admit I have loads of these saved up now, so I really should start using them. And then a premium battle pass is someone just came home and their dogs are very excited about it. Okay, so, and then we get a premium battle pass, which is pretty cool. So now we have the 4 encounters. So let's do the first one. Is it going to be shiny? Why does the first one always break? That's so weird. Oh, it is shiny.
Okay, this could have the shiny background. Now, I'm pretty sure this isn't Hundo, because I'm pretty sure I think Hundo is 455. But if it has the background, that's still great. Okay, let's do our best to get the excellent throw on this guy. Here we go. And that's the excellent... No, it wasn't the excellent throw. Okay. Is it going to have the background? Here we go. Please. No. Okay, it doesn't have the background. That is a travesty. Okay, let's go again. And it breaks again. Okay, it's fine. We know how to fix this. We just come out, go in again. Annoying, but... Okay, this one isn't shiny. That is such a shame. It didn't have the background. Okay, and then our High Dragon. Again, I forgot that that was happening. Let's just golden rare so that we can do this catch relatively quickly. Here we go. What is it with High Dragon and me and these throws? I didn't get it. Here we go. Nope, didn't think I'd get it. Okay, we're not going to waste any more golden rares on this thing. We're just going to throw a bunch of balls. Here we go. Excellent throw. Yes. There it is. Okay, cool. So, I wonder if this High Dragon has the move, actually, then. That'd be interesting. I don't know what it's called. Brutal Swing, maybe? Maybe it's called Brutal Swing? Brutal Swing. So this guy does have it. Okay, great. What are the IVs? Okay, that's not terrible. It's not great. Let's just look at our shiny collection. So we're currently at 9 shiny dinos, and I can tell you that 4 of those I caught walking. 4 of those I got from when I got food to walking to sit here. So this route to me is always super lucky. And just as an added extra, I have been doing pretty consistently Xurkitree remote raids the whole week, and I finally got my Xurkitree shiny, so I'm also super happy about that. So we've been having some shiny luck, so that's pretty awesome. So we have a few more here to catch, but that's pretty much it. And then I'll just see actually what is on page... Oh, we have one more. We have one more to claim. Let's not jump to conclusions here. We have one more to claim. Shiny? No. Okay. What a shame then on the research so far. Let's see what page 4 does. I think... I could be wrong, but I think when it was like School Bunny Community Day and I did that, or Tinker Tink when I did that, I will admit I didn't really do the Chomp Community Day. I think there was only 3 pages to the ticket, so the 4th page, I don't really know what that is, because we've just got the High Dragon, so I don't know what it's going to be. I was quite sure that it said 3 out of 4. Huh, interesting. Okay, I'll monitor that, see if it comes back, but if not, it looks like we didn't get the background. We have got dinos with background, so if I just do background here, look, we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. We have 12 with the background, so it's not like we're missing backgrounds, we're just missing the shiny backgrounds. I don't think I've ever got a shiny background, so there we go. I mega evolved my Dragonite specifically because it shares that dragon typing with Dino, so it should be helping me get a bunch of candies. So I want to know how many candies so far we've got, so let's take a look. Okay, that is a lot actually. 201 bonus candies and 59 bonus candy XLs. Of course, if this was Mega Level 3, it would be even more than that. Mega Level 4 or Super Mega Level would be really awesome. But nonetheless, I mean, that's not bad. And then 10,000 extra XP. Of course, we became level 57 when we basically started. We were like 8 catches in. And then look at how much XP we've already made into level 57. So 550, basically, 1,000 XP just off those excellent throws. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to give it a little bit more time for the weather to just start to look better. There's some dark clouds that are actually turning up. And as I said, it was raining. So I'm just going to give it a bit more time. I'm going to eat and drink and then carry on.
Okay, I have no idea if you can even hear me. It has got so windy, and as you can see, the weather and the clouds have got no better. But I decided to leave my little bit just to see if I could get some more spawns. It's been over 30 minutes, which means that most of the spawn patches that I was using further up in this direction... Oh, another shiny, nice. They're probably respawned. As you can see, we're getting a ton of spawns, so that's pretty much true. So I just thought that I'd give it a go, walk from here to... I'm basically going to walk towards a shop just in case the weather gets bad. That way I can network. Hello? Hello, network? I'm tapping. I'm tapping. There we go. Now we're back in. So I'm doing my best just to try to get as many of the excellent throws as I possibly can, or great throws at minimum. And I'm also trying to do a bunch of the quests and things. Obviously the quests are the easiest way potentially to get yourself a hundo. You know what the number is, it's 455. But so far from the wild, no hundos, which is a real shame. And actually the weather has just changed again, and it's actually got pretty not great. Ooh, another shiny. I wasn't even looking. Awesome. The rain is getting not great. So I don't know what it is about community days or spotlight hours, but if you've watched all the videos, you'll know that the weather has been a awful part of every single one of those events. So I think I actually am going to, instead of walking to the shop, because the shop is kind of way far up now, it's basically near that Lord Pokestop. Whereas if I head back just in this direction, is the kind of cover that I was in. So yeah, I mean, it's a damn shame because I really would like to be outside playing, but I just have too much equipment, really. I suppose I could maybe run to my house. I could maybe run to my house and get a raincoat, but, you know, that'd be too sensible a solution to my problems, I think. Okay, well, yeah, the rain is definitely getting a little bit worse. I might even look on some weather maps just to see if it's just going to keep doing that, because unfortunately the weather is coming from a direction behind some hills, which means I can't really see the future of the clouds. I only really see them when they arrive, and the ones that just arrived look really mean. So we'll just have to see what we can do. I also, while I was in the shelter, looked at all of the dinos I've caught so far, and I don't have any that are crazy good that I would even think about, like that I would really think about wanting to power up, which is a real shame because obviously I want to get a few of them powered up, ready for when the super mega Mewtwo battles and fights happen. So okay, well, look, we're back in the shelter, which is a shame because of the weather. So I'm just going to see if it turns around. We still have 1 hour and 30 minutes to go, so it definitely could turn around, but just at the moment it's looking pretty bad. So yeah, unfortunate. And that research didn't come back, so there was only 3 pages of what it looked like, of what looked like was a 4-page thing. Maybe I just got that completely wrong or something, but I don't know. I thought it said 4 out of 4. Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna keep catching as much as I possibly can here. There are some spawns and stuff, and you do get like the incense spawns, for example, here, but nothing crazy's come around yet. And all of the water on my phone is making it so hard to throw. Okay, yeah, I will update you. Okay, so we just finished off. I just decided to do a Pheromosa raid. I'm still looking for the shiny for Pheromosa. I have the shiny for Circuitry. I don't have the shiny for Buzzwole, but I do have the Dex entry, and I'm not overly interested in that steroid bug. But I might do a couple of remote raids if we get the shiny for Pheromosa. So let's see if we can possibly do it. Also, it's raining a ton, and I have decided to just go home, even though I still have 30 minutes left. The weather, just according to all predictions, is just going to get worse. And the other day I was caught out here in the absolute pouring down rain, so I would like to avoid that. So let's go to the summary and let's just see if we finally have the shiny Pheromosa. No, we don't. Okay, all right, I gotta wipe off my phone so that I can actually... Okay, so we have to do this catch. Honestly, I have enough Pheromosas that maybe I'll just quick catch this, but let's give it a couple. Oh, this is actually under some trees, so this might be good. Might be able to get just the littlest, tiniest bit of shade. Terrible throw. But the conditions are definitely... Oh, sorry about that. The conditions are definitely unfavorable. I'm glad I dressed as if it was going to be cold because it has been freezing. It has been really awful. I've still managed to walk up and down. I've still done a ton of catches. I think I've done enough catches to be happy. I don't know if I got anything good, but okay, so I found a bench under this lovely tree, which is super thick, and it's keeping me dry somewhat. So I'm gonna do the final part of this community day here on this bench and then run home, because the sky doesn't look like it's getting any better. It does seem slightly brighter, but the community day is over. So it's 4:34. We have some time. I do also have a Pokestop in range of my house. So by theory, I can lure that and just keep catching all evening. The last time when it was the Tinkertink Community Day, I didn't catch a hundo or a nundo until the luring of a Pokestop near me. So it was pretty interesting, to be fair. It was like after the event is when I caught all the good stuff. But let's just quickly do a Deino and then do an and age 0. So we caught 435 Deino today. And then if we do an and shiny, 21 of those were shiny. And I've actually just noticed this, which is we got a shiny background. That's incredible. That means that we got that from the wild. I didn't know. I was just quick catching everything. This is the first shiny community day background I think I've ever got. So that's awesome. I'm super duper happy about that, especially considering it was completely caught in the wild. That's awesome. So now the big question is, did I get any hundos? The answer is no. My most recent hundo is still a shuckle, which is a real big unfortunate thing for me. But one of the things that I want to make sure that I do this time, which is something I kind of did for Score Bunny, but definitely didn't do enough for Tinkertink Community Day, is evolve some of them to get the Community Day move. And I definitely want to do that on this shiny background, whether it's IVs are good or bad. And you know what? They're not that bad. So I'll take that. We are going to do some evolving. With Tinkertink, I evolved one shiny Tinkertink to get Gigaton Hammer. It was the best one, so fine. I didn't do the hundo. Don't ask me why. I don't know why I didn't do that. The hundo I have is still a Tinkertink, so if I want Gigaton Hammer, then I'd have to use an Elite Charge TM, so that's annoying. So I want to make sure that I don't make that same mistake this time, and especially with the shiny background, which I just learned we've got. This is awesome. So here is the Hydreigon that we got, which is awesome. I will go through and check every single one of the IVs and evolve the ones that I think are going to be the best, especially considering that this Hydreigon and hopefully the others that are relatively good will probably form the basis of my team to take on the Super Mega Mewtwo or Mega Mewtwo, whatever it is, the Super Mega Raids, solely because I'm such a new player that this is like a really good budget pick because of its typing. So that's awesome to have a shiny background Community Day move with reasonable IVs. Now I got 289 XL candies, so that isn't even enough to max out one of these. So I'm gonna have to catch more, especially doing the luring that I said that I was gonna do earlier. But let's just see how many I actually got. So of the ones I have, 133 of those were because of my Mega Dragonite. So that's pretty awesome. So for me, I just think it's something where I wish it was a higher Mega level so that I could have got more, because only having that many means I can't even max out one. I probably will by the end of the day be able to max out one, but like I can't max out two of them, if that makes sense. So the power scale that I have is just dropping and dropping and dropping. So hopefully I'll be able to just keep hatching eggs, because Deino did show up in some eggs for me recently. I'm not sure which eggs, but it did show up. So yeah, absolutely. What a pretty awesome Community Day, in my opinion. Super happy with this one. As I said, I'm now going to go home because the weather is just terrible, and I'm going to do my best to evolve at least like 12, you know, have 12 Hydreigons, just so then I have enough for what I need. But that was Community Day. We caught a bunch, we got a bunch. Oh, and then the last thing is XP. I got over 1 million XP today. So we leveled up to level 57 at the beginning of this Community Day. So we can use all of the XP that we've got inside of level 57 to know how much we got today, and it was just over 1 million XP. So over 1 million XP because of the increase on those excellent throws. I'll be honest, I missed a bunch. You saw me miss a bunch as well. But 1 million XP in a day is not bad on a community day especially. So I'm super happy with that. I think this was a good community day. I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you did, remember to like, subscribe if you want to see more videos. And yeah, hopefully the weather changes so that I can get back out, but not bad. Not a bad day at all. Okay, bye. Bye.